There it is. 2.5 hours of sleep. Fuck it. Can't fucking sleep anymore. So let's fucking get to it. Alright. So what happened is we figured out a way to use Anim Notifies on an AIC that naturally doesn't replicate and can't replicate. And I did this whole big thing working around it to use just normal animations. And then my friend's like, "No, man, we could do it. Watch." What a fucking smartass he is, right? He had 90% of the fucking way to do it, and I had the other 10. Really, I had 90. He had 90. We shared 80. There was 10% missing on each. Put it together. Victory. So now, under abilities, do I apply an effect? How do I want to do this? There's overwhelm, there's stun. Really, overwhelm is kind of the same. I just didn't want to fucking put stun in. But that's what we need next. Overwhelm has a knockback element to where stun is. Mr. Roboto that has frozen. So, okay. He didn't understand some of the issues that I had, but I didn't know he could get as far as he could with what he had. So like I'm here, he got me to here, and then I went from here to this, and we won. Um I'm on 2 hours of sleep. I may not blah, 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 doing my best. Just couldn't sleep. Alright, so we got status manipulator, overwhelm, parent. Really what we should be doing, it shouldn't be self and then AI, whatever. We should target the enemy with an overwhelm that should just play their overwhelmed stuff. And then that way, I don't have to worry about a set by call or bullshit and try all this other nonsense to like pass through stuff and abilities which it doesn't like and you're really not supposed to do. It's not what it's for, but I do it anyway because fuck Epic, right? They make shit way too fucking hard. For no goddamn reason. So for instance, do I want to do a GA though? Or is it just a GE that applies? How do I get it to play the animation though? If I apply a GE, I can do a Q, but from the GE, I can't tell it to do an animation. I would want overwhelmed. So create child, for instance. GA stat, you can see this, right? Yeah. Status manipulator, overwhelmed, and we'll do wand attack, right? All right. So let's go down here. It cancels those abilities, and it will not. The way Epic frequently has no documentation on things is my favorite thing they do. Me too! High five. Bam! Love them, especially when I don't know code and can't just jump in and figure it out there. Yes. Yes. The best you get, and by you I mean all of us, is this shitty output log. Oh, you can't see it. Is this shitty output log that doesn't fucking help a whole lot. Sometimes it's okay. Every now and then you get lucky and message log will have something useful. Why are there issues? What dependent package engine meshes humanoids not available. What? Bruh. What happened to humanoid in the engine? Like what the fuck is going on? Or my favorite yesterday. Yesterday I found out, I was like, "Yo, David." And he's like, "Yo, autism." I'm kidding. He was like, "Yo, what?" But he's very matter of fact. It's awesome. He's great. I was like, "Hey, I set this montage to loop and it's not looping." And he goes, "Oh, yeah, you have to do another step." And I go, "What?" And I'm trying to find like a montage that I could show you. Look at this shit. You look at it, just look at it. Would you look at it? You have to come down here and click default and click default again. It's not showing up. I don't know. Here. Okay, yeah. Here. Just for no reason, you have to click default. No, you have to click the check mark and then default. Why? There's a fucking looping boolean right here. It's right here. But it doesn't do anything. You gotta go over here to fucking click this. I'm trying to be quiet and not wake up my girlfriend, who's wonderful. Oh my god. Sorry, babe. She goes, "You're good." She's the goddamn greatest. But like, what? Why? Montage sections, preview, default, and a little check mark box. By the way, you gotta click it. And then you gotta click the same default thing again. Loop. No. It's a red herring. Fucking unbelievable. Okay. So it's gonna cancel abilities with this. Activation. No. Target blocked. This is what I need. Status, immune, overwhelm. Maybe you want that loop check spark checks, but you don't want it to ever actually loop. Epic gives us options. Yay! When you write, you write. Alright, so let's replicate instance per actor. I don't need cost or cooldown. It will block if the thing's already overwhelmed. You can't overwhelm it again. Alright, I need to get to the parent. I got event on event on end ability to work, by the way. I'm a fucking champion. Alright, this goes away, this goes away. Because I'm not doing interrupt anymore. I'm calling it overwhelm because it's better. This is status manipulator, so this should just be blank. Yeah, that's fine. And this is overwhelm parent. This is where, honestly, I should be doing the stuff. Because wand attack should just have duration of overwhelm. It's going to be a float. And I think that's it for now. But we'll see. Okay, override. Why is there 6 plus on? Oh, it's because that's right there. Okay. Cool. We don't need to do the has authority. What? 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 Let's move to parent. Almost made a mistake there. So on this, if I want to make them play an animation, I mean, I could apply an effect that they then run this on themselves. No. So I'm the one that's getting hit by this. No, I'm doing the hitting. When one attack hits, it's going to cast this ability on the opponent. So what I want, delays and shit don't work in here, by the way, as I double tested. You have to do things in the fucking character for that. So play montage and wait. Let's start there. Oh, it's getting hot now. I gotta take this jacket off. Let's strip, baby. It's always going to be your own looping. It's going to be get actor info, break, cast VP, play our character. Da, 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 da. I hate this. I hate. Wait. Oh yeah, it's not an AI ability, so I don't have a cached character. I may refactor everything where like I just cache the character immediately in the ultimate parent, because why not? It's gonna be get in a montage, scan for targets looping. And this is why I wanted to do self on overwhelmed, because you could just use your own. I guess this would be the same no matter what. In that regard. Oh, whoops, what am I doing? Okay. No, I think I just need to apply an effect for X amount of time, and it plays the montage. And then when the effect is removed, it it runs another ability. Well, and this is where I need the gameplay effect class. That's object. I need a, okay, maybe that, no, I needed this to be a class. On removed. Get this character again. Um, nope, what's it called? And see, like, this needs to be different for player character and for whatchamacallit character. So this is player controlled. And that's the thing, like, David's like, no, all the abilities should be the same. I'm like, yeah, but if it's for a bot, like it's not a player that's determining stuff. It's a bot AI, so like there's going to be some differences. Now, maybe is player controlled, then go do stuff. I don't know. I'm just going to do this shit here. Although, yeah, this is in parent, right? Good. Fuck, I'm talking too much. Not thinking enough. This is cast to okay. Good thing I listed that as deprecated. All right. Cool. False, true. Let's see. Yeah, if you're new to the channel, let us know what type of games do you make? What type of games do you want to make? And see, like, here's the other thing. I need to know if this is player controlled right away, because when I play this effect, I'm not supposed to be able to control stuff if I'm human. Like, this is normal, but now I need an ability that turns off as a human. It's a human controller, my input. I don't know if I'll need to do this. You'd be surprised how dumb Epic can be. Like, hey, this is the viewing player. This is player controller, right? Nope, got to get that in the player state and then this. Wish I could just do this, but save this as a maybe need. Disable input. It would actually be here. Or could I do it here? Because technically this just plays the montage, applies the effect, and then it waits. Because I want to play the montage regardless. I need to... There might be like one frame where... Yeah, I'll disable input first. Just to be extra safe. I should just cache is player controlled immediately. Like I do with every fucking thing else. Ugh, I should just have a general top ability that just does all my caching. Like I do for my AI abilities. Get this out of the fucking way first. Cached. Player controller. This should be VP. So when you change it there, that shit like breaks stuff. Yeah, see, I told you, it can't. Really? I can't I can't get my own. Cast to BP AI. The fuck are all my character controllers? BPAIC. Yo, what? It's right. Hit compile. Okay. Learn something new every day. And by that I mean I relearn that Epic is dog shit every day. Nah, they're alright. I just like to whine and complain because I'm a straight white dude. It's true. It's true. We complain a lot for no fucking reason. Come on now. Let's admit it. Ew, this guy went woke. Gross. Yeah. Well, we have to find something to complain about. Yeah. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. See, Jesus. I wish that this was wider. Can I make this wider? Or am I just fucked? I'm sure some engineer is going to be like, well, actually, you can come in and you can blah, 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 blah. Some choking on their fucking glasses or something. I don't know. Lol. So now what we do, cached character, cached player controller, and cached AI controller. It looks fucking terrible. I just hate how that looks. Okay. After those previous comments, I swear he said, can we make this wider? uh, Alright, so when I determine this, it's fine. Or I could just... Alright, so I need to go to GE. Effects. GE status, overwhelm. I'm gonna start from scratch here with this. Gameplay effect. is going to be gameplay effect, status, overwhelm, whoop, parent. I know you can't see how I'm doing my folder structure over here. Sorry. A lot of people are like, we can't see your blueprints. One day, what I'm going to do is when my mouse is on my left screen, it's going to show the left screen, and when it's on my center screen, it'll show my center screen. Target aim scans for looping. So this really, oh, I need to know if I have to disable input first. Okay, that's why I wasn't doing, I'm like, I could do like all of this before and then just do the controller at the end. But no, I need to do this first because I don't want for one frame someone to be able to click something. Just like a fucking very minor order of operations bullshit. Cached AI controller, you're going to come down here. And then because you are the way you are, you get to come down here. Always go under with your circuitry, at least that's industry standard from my understanding. I don't want scan for targets looping. I need a new one that's overwhelmed. So now I need to go here and in montage, overwhelmed. Looping. I'm just going to put old. Like me. It should say AM, but whatever. So now, and by default, I am going to go make one that it will use. Where's the dizzy from the fucking... Here we go. Animations. In place. There's no dizzy, it's just brain pain. Which isn't really what I wanted. I need like a knockback. Motherfucker. Alright, give me the normal. There's fall loop. That would be funny. But I actually want, here, I'll make it dev so you can see what I'm looking at, and then This one needs to be blueprint editing. Nope. That's what it needs to be. Hey, Hawaiian Airlines just texted me with some great deal. And their link is virus@virus.com. I could do the wizard. That's cool. Yeah, no, that's not going to work. Here we go. Block React. Dude, I don't know why the bottom right corner of this fucking thing. All right, this will suffice. So we come up here to animations. What's this? God damn it, I already had one. Also, I love how the fucking text, the massive text of red starts whenever this shit comes up. It's the best. All right, so what is this? Go. So it's alien get hit, right? That's draconic drag. Here we go. Animation. It's impact, right? Oh, it's alien get hit. Dead, get hit one. Let's get hit two. Yeah. Not the best looping one, but we're going to make it work. Animations, general. Yeah, no, that's okay for get hit. That's not okay for overwhelmed. I'm just going to delete these. God damn it, why are they in use? Alright, I'm just gonna have to do this. am new, or it's as, new, overwhelmed, default, create a montage. Yeah, okay. Am new, overwhelmed default. Okay, now we're gonna make this loop and double loop, because we loopity loop 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 in the fucking head. We're getting some people in here. Thanks for joining, by the way. As always, let us know what games are you making, what games do you want to make. We're here to have a good time, maybe learn a little bit. Okay, don't need that. Don't need that. Overwhelmed, default, looping. Don't forget, we need the loop. All right. So now I can get back to my player. Cool. So that's looping. Um, oh, come on. Don't be like this, Unreal. Thank you. This needs to actually be Dodge overwhelmed looping. Don't need this anymore because we know top. I know I'm killing all the engineers doing like montage and wait like copied right here. Oh, I love it. I can hear them screaming. Fucking like the My God video from back in the day. Y'all remember that one? Guess no, maybe so. True, false. Cached AI controller. This comes down. Immediately apply gameplay effect. Wait. And then get cached. Player controller. Enable input. The pawn is cached player. No. Cached character. Excuse me. The effect should be parent. And the parent should be like what? Overwhelmed for 0.2 seconds. On removed. And then before I enable input, I would actually stop the animation. So cached character, come here. Is this still in use? Okay, that just, yeah. The question is, does this? It should replicate because it's coming from a gameplay ability that is set to replicate, right? So theoretically, it should work. Enable input, and then this is end ability. So you don't need to cast anymore. I know everyone's like, convert this to a function. No. Wait for gameplay effect. This is for AI controller, right? Well, I just cached character this. Let's make this a little prettier. What do you say? Kind of is like the whole reason I did all of that. So I don't have all this fucking shit everywhere. This is fine. Up to 5 viewers, that's nice. Apply, wait, on remove, stop the end of montage, and determine that fires on server. Probably doesn't need to, but fuck it, it works, so I ain't touching it. If you're new to the stream, let us know what type of games you playing, what type of games you making, what type of games do you want to make. Should end ability go here? Alright, well I need to go to the parent. Well, what's actually going to happen is it's going to apply a tag. G status, overwhelm, for instance. Wand attack. It's not going to be instant. It's going to be has duration, scalable float. We'll just say 1.5. We'll do 3 to check the looping, right? I think it's, is it modifiers or is it components? I think it's components. Yeah, grant tags. And then remove other effects or require tags to apply. Continue. It's going to be status overwhelmed. We're going to add subtag wand attack. So anything status overwhelmed makes you immune. So when I go back to the GA status manipulator overwhelmed wand attack parent, it checks for immunity somewhere. I think it's in the applicate, it's class defaults. Status immune. It's blocked if the activating actor component has any of these tags. It's going to be status. If they're already, they don't need to be, they just need status overwhelm. Any form of overwhelmed. So for instance, status.overwhelmed.wand attack means your status.overwhelmed. So you can't get overwhelmed while you're overwhelmed. That's, you have to time your shit. That's part of this game. Oh no, I went from 5 to 2 viewers. I still have 4 people in here. OBS, please. What's up with all this technology? It's all fucking broken. Stop when ability ends. Stop when ability ends. Do I do this here? I think I do this here. I'm debating if I do the end ability here. I think I do for safety precaution, right? Like, let's say something is either borked, or if you're overwhelmed, you can still get stunned, right? Like Gigas, like super stunned or some shit, and that'll stop the ability that way, as opposed to waiting for the gameplay effect to be removed. The problem with this, say I get stunned, and then the effect gets removed, it'll stop whatever the anim montage is, but it'd stop the current one. So this, to do it this way, I would have to make sure overwhelm is like the ultimate nothing fucks it, nothing fucks with it. Or if I have a Giga Stun, it would stop the anim montage anyway. But or I mean, if I have a Giga Stun, it would remove this effect, right? It would remove this effect, so it would stop the anim montage here, and then it could play its own. I need to remember override. I don't like the blend out, but whatever. I think I turn that on most of the time, but this way, if I turn blend out off, I can do that. Like, I don't know. I don't fucking remember. Oh, of course. Cached character. What? Just do this. EnemyAI character, and it's all the way at the bottom, right? No, that's training dummy. No, evil parent. No. Combat parent. Yes. This just doesn't, okay. Look, I did it. All right. What if this never gets removed? Okay. That's GE for wand attack. Over here, I'm going to go to abilities. So this is the, I think this is what I need. Hey, look, cheap viewers. All right. The fuck out of my Twitch, stupid bot bitch. I see this projectile. See, the effect should apply a tag. I'm just drawing a fucking blank on having that tag. I could send gameplay event to actor. But then they'd have to have weights set up for all of this. It could grant them, sending an effect could technically just grant them that ability. Couldn't it actually? Yeah, I think that's what it is. I think. So if I was to grant gameplay abilities, I'm just curious. Ability would be. Apply additional effects. Incomplete, premature. Okay. let's just grant tags to the actor. Oh no. Status overwhelmed. Sorry. On attack. Well, we got some new people in here. How you doing? Go ahead, let us know what type of games do you play, what type of games do you make, what type of games do you want to make. What? Oh, it's GE, that's why. Let's do a center screen because that's what I'm mainly on now. So what I'm looking for is the way to apply. Which is going to be here. Does interrupt status. I might just change this completely. Because again, I was doing everything with animation sequences until my friend helped me figure out how to do it on AI controllers with montages. So everything changed. So how do I blast them with this? The projectile that I send, so attack default, so here we go. The projectile that I send, I need to get the default projectile class to spawn, which is actually going to be projectile parent over here, because hit scan, even though it's not technically a projectile, I think I put under projectile. Yeah, see there's ballistic parent and hit scan parent. So some days I'm smart. Most days, not so much. I actually have a new company name, a new Discord like community company name. Once I open a business for it or trademark it, yeah, I'm making it. Let's just say my girlfriend was like, "Oh, I love that." Yeah, so if I did like a ability trigger, because I could just send a fucking tag. I've never used activate ability from event, but I think that's what this is intended for. I may have been doing this slightly not correct for a little bit of time now. This is what I want. Oh. All right, this is going to be, we're going to have to figure this one out, ladies, gents, and whoever else. Okay. how do I tell it the event data that it needs to be though? Like, is this? Okay. Okay. Can I send mark pending kill on ability end? Okay, but let's see here. Magnitude, target tag, target data. So if I have an event tag here, and I'm gonna say status overwhelmed. What is it? Wand attack event. Or status event or would it just be event? Ability event? I'm also thinking like application, right? So ability dot apply. I like that. Come on, guys, I need some help here. Ability dot apply dot status dot whatever. I may not even need the ability up front. But I do like ability. Yeah, because it could be like sprint, right? So like apply sprint or the event. So ability dot event tag. It could just be ability dot event or event tag dot ability. That would be an ability event tag because there are event tags for things other than abilities. I think, right? Ability dot event tag dot wand attack dot hit dot whatever it is dot hit, right? I mean, we could always change it later. It just sucks if that's what happens. Dot event tag. Wand attack dot hit. Event tag. It could be ability dot event tag dot hit. Yeah, that's it. Dot wand attack. Yep. We'll start with this. Uh, because I think that I may actually change a lot of stuff here. Status, manipulator, overall pellet. Ability, event tag, hit the there's a way to set this value, but I'm just going to do it manually in each of these things. Well, this is when it gets hit. So if I go back to the default attack, so this would be gameplay tag underscore event tag. It was ability dot event tag dot hit Is this parent? Yeah. Where's the... This is it. Event tag. Hit ability name. Like, I didn't need to pass all this shit. I mean, I guess it's fine. Like, the status manipulator overwhelmed. Yeah, this is a separate thing. See, it does interrupt. Really, it does overwhelm. Oh, it's in weapon parent? That's funny. Really, it doesn't. The does interrupt doesn't matter. It should just be on hit. Like, it spawns the projectile if this launches the way I hope it does. And we'll see. We'll test it here in a little bit. But I need... Why did weapon not open? There it goes. We know that one does. Yeah, because this should just fire the projectile. And the projectile on hit is what it is. This should just... Not this. This should just fire the melee. And if the melee hits, trigger a separate event. Yeah. That's if the triggerability by event works. What's funny is this is how I had it originally. Status effects, though, are different. Because it's like you have to stun them, and you have to break their animations. So maybe that's what I focus on. It's, what is it? Ability. What was the tag? Let's take a look, shall we? Oh, what tag did I use? It was ability event tag. Status. It should be like ability event tag status, or we could do like status overwhelm wand attack, status overwhelm, or status stun highlight. Because again, we're changing their animations, not our own. That's the main point. Ability event tag. Ability event tag hit one attack. Does overwhelm true. Send event gameplay event to actor. Listic parent. So then we need to go to Queen Kelsey. One attack. Really? Ability event tag hit wand attack. All right. All right. Oh Jesus. 20 bucks says it does or does not work. Let's see.
Hello, I'm Big Troll. I'm going to fight you now. Yeah!
Oh? No, I can't. just crashed Unreal.
Fight time.
I didn't. Okay. What I meant to do next is where's my GA? I just want to see if this happens.
Hello, I'm Big Troll. I'm going to fight you now. Yeah!
Alright, so it doesn't even fucking do the thing. Ability event tag hit wand attack. Current event data. Ability event hit tag. Ability event tag hit wand attack. Do I have to maybe activate it here in the child? So this manipulator parent. So it sends it to the actor. True. Cast joining character. It's not it. Then this is who gets their shit kicked in. Has the ability name. Oops, I need the projectile. Ability event hit tag. Yep. Let's see. I know it gets here. So do we need to do this maybe? Oh. That might be it. Well, first I want to do it on a client to be sure it fucking works.
Hello, I'm Big Troll. I'm going to fight you now. Yeah!
Okay, so the event tag, it doesn't know it. Tag name none. So why is it not getting the tag. All right. Instance is editable. I'm exposing it on spawn. I was going to say, I may need to I wish I knew how to get the return. I guess I'll just look in the fucking whatchamacallit. Uh, yeah, I don't know. This one is C++ nonsense that I don't know. Can I send a trigger? Because I know how to do this. Sure, let's give this a shot. Again, I'm pretty sure I have to have it
Hello,
waiting.
I'm Big Troll. I'm going to fight you now. Yeah! Swipe down.
Activate ability from event do I need? Let's find out. Center screen. Under the triggers section, add a new trigger. Done. Event activate ability. What does it mean? Don't override the default. Oh, on the target's ASC. Let's take a look. Projectile ballistic. Doesn't like that. Doesn't like that. Looks like you're wrong. Yes, he needs a wait. That's terrible. So, what do I do? That?
Hello, I'm Big Troll. I'm going to fight you now. Yeah! I'm Big Troll. I'm going to fight you now. Yeah!
Well, oh, you know what? I'm stupid. I never granted the ability. I'm special. GA. What is it? Status. Overwhelmed. Wand attack. So that's Grant. Is there like a fire ability? I'm just curious. No, just granting. Is there a trigger? So it grants.
Hello, I'm Big Troll. I'm going to fight you now. Yeah!
Still nothing. Should grant the ability. And the ability. Yeah, let's try this. So it grants the ability for 3 seconds. Just get rid of that. So when it hits, it grants it the ability. I'm going to try something a little different. I also need to make sure that the wand attack does actually overwhelm. You are not needed. You aren't really needed. You aren't needed. Yep. Dude, are you fucking serious? Shit wasn't even fucking connected. I mean, it was, but like the fucking tag didn't save. This is not the first time that's happened.
Hello, I'm Big Troll. I'm going to fight you now.
Stupid fucking bullshit. Oh, unbelievable. I'm over here trying my fucking ass off to make this thing work, and it's just because the tag didn't fucking save in variables. I'm curious if it still works.
Hello, I'm Big Troll. I'm going to fight you
No, see, you do
now.
have to grant the ability. Which, I think that's fine. Because GE Overwhelm should be status move overwhelmed while attack. So once it allows the ability, then we can activate the ability from the event. Did I cast it on them? Which will apply the gameplay effect class, so I don't have to worry about applying the tag. Although truthfully, with this having a duration, I can just play montage and wait. Like, this doesn't matter, right? So overwhelm parent should, for GE, honestly be a component, grants gameplay abilities, and it'll be none, and we'll probably remove ability on end. Of course, it's not going to want to do that. So we're going to do parent, which isn't going to help me a whole lot, but oh, okay. To be honest, there's too many moving parts to this, but we'll get to that later. This is not manageable. least we got it up and running. One attack. The gameplay effect, it just does, or the gameplay event just launches this. It actually applies the effect. But the status effect on hit. Now where's the... So like, I could just do events or a single event that applies effects. Like on hit event. And if I put the cues instead of here in the anim notify, which I don't know which is more optimal. Is it optimal doing it here or is it optimal doing it there? Because it's also like, wait for event here for, or here for, oh, here for an overlap. Why don't I just apply the effect? Status overwhelm wand attack. GA wand attack. This is what I was trying to get to, but I'm on 2 hours of sleep, so I do apologize. This should be GA wand attack, or GE wand attack, status overwhelm, apply status overwhelm, GE wand attack. It'd be like apply to enemy. Wand attack damage, GE wand attack, overwhelm. And I don't need the applying stuff. Like if I apply it to myself or allies, I could do self ally. There's nothing. I mean, maybe I do GE wand attack damage enemy or enemy damage. There's so many ways to do this. I will figure out what's optimal. Just takes a little bit of time, a little bit of patience. Alright, so I send the effect, which grants the ability, but does it trigger it? I don't think so. That's why I was looking for... So we can grant tags, but that's not... So what's the event tag? Ability, event tag, hit, wand attack. Let's see. Where's the projectile?
Hello, I'm Big Troll. I'm going to fight you now. Yeah! Hello, I'm Big Troll. I'm going to fight you now. Yeah!
Cool. Notice that it doesn't get the fucking animation. That's funny. Let's see where it fails.
Hello, I'm Big Troll. I'm
You're
going
not
to
immune.
fight you now. Yeah!
There it is. I'm stupid. I'm actually not stupid, I know that. I just feel dumb sometimes. Y'all ever feel dumb sometimes? Hopefully not. If you're watching me, you're pretty smart and pretty awesome.
Hello, I'm Big Troll. I'm going to fight you now. Yeah! Swipe time.
That's so funny. Every day in my life, it takes a smart person to know they're dumb or something like that. It's the OG one of those is, you're worried about being a bad person, and it's like bad people don't worry about whether or not they're a good person, right? So, all right, so I still have to send an event tag when it hits in order to activate ability from event. So let's see here. Yeah, listing it as an effect doesn't really do much. But hey, that's what we're here for, right? From the effect, you can't launch a fucking ability without a wait. If you wait for tag, then it's fine. Because the status can put a tag on you. Grants the ability. I wish it could just grant the ability and fire it. Is there something like on grant just fire automatically? Let's see. Like, it doesn't let me. Yeah, it doesn't want to let me do that. Just trying to think of the easiest way to maintain this all. Because it's that or every ability ends up being a wait, which every active ability in the game, I should say, ends up being a wait, which is not the end of the world, but I just don't want to do that. There needs to be a way when this shit hits, like just on hit, it should just send all the events. But like just applying the gameplay event, or gameplay effect. she's snoring. It's cute. How do I have something like... I mean, I could do a wait for like overwhelm, on fire, on this, on that, stunned. I mean, it would be waits for overwhelmed, stunned, disarm, silence. Can an effect cause an event? Is the question. Like literally, are we supposed to use like a ton of weights? Or how do I set up to send a gameplay event when it's applied using a specific gameplay tag? Isn't for the... Alright, so you have to use a wait. Okay, well, I'm fucking smartest man in the world. I fucking figured it out. Alright, cool. That's kind of dumb. I don't know how I feel about that, but whatever. Cool. I guess I'm gonna go make a bunch of weights. Oh, you getting up, babe? Do you mind if I go get breakfast? Alright, I'm gonna go get breakfast. Uh, I'm gonna take an hour break. Do I turn the stream off and come back, or do I just leave the stream on and say, put up a thing that says quick break. Well, it won't be quick. It'll be at least an hour. What do you guys think is the correct play? Yeah, bait the newbies. So just leave it on. It'll probably, honestly, I'll probably say something like, be back at 10:30 Pacific. I'll give myself like an hour and a half. My fear is I'm gonna eat and pass out. Added. So it grants the ability and then fires it. Well, actually, so I wait gameplay tag add. How would I... Because the tag will have all sorts of stuff. And what I mean by that is like, I just have to have one whatever. But for stuns, I may have multiple. I don't know. I probably need to eat and go to sleep. I'm actually going to down the stream because I think I'm going to eat and pass out. So I will be back later today once I wake up. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. And until next time, which will be later today. See you guys.